Hello everyone. It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. I slightly missed my little deadline. My apologies, but thank you for being here and watching. If you are watching this video, just put in the word summer down below and let me know what you did today. Did you get any hail? There's been a few hailstorms, lightning storms, so if you're not doing summer and you're dodging the storms, put the word storm in there. Summer or storm, what's happening in your world today? Today, if you're watching this video, in just 10 minutes, I want to give you my 10 best camping, RV, going outdoor hacks when you're preparing food outside or when you are packing up to go on a trip, okay? If that makes outdoor trips is kind of the message. So here Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, you can go back and catch yesterday's live. It's all the specials that are happening. Of course, those mystery bags. If you can't remember the specials, just go and check the graphic up above. And tomorrow night I'm going to be covering, and Sunday night, personal care, things that are going to help you when you head outdoors. How does that sound? Okay, so tonight, preparing food, preparing things. So our bags are Baclock in the bags, and this month is get rid of the plastics, right? And we've already done that in a lot of our grocery stores, but Norwex has a very sturdy, durable bag selection that has the Baclock in it. What is Baclock? It's that antimicrobial agent so that everything stays fresh and clean. This one has been used numerous times, and you can even throw it right into your washing machine. So these compartmentize very nicely, and they're just so very sturdy. And many things come with a warranty with Norwex, so that's the other beauty of it as well. Okay, so you're packing your groceries along and stuff. One thing that I would really suggest you consider is our silicone containers. These are amazing because you can pack them up. They come in 4 sizes. So we have this color. Let's see if I can turn the thing there. We've got the next size up, and they just graduate into 4 sizes. So you can buy the full set, or you can buy it in sets of 2, big or small. We literally just wash these. They are so good for leftovers and stuff, but also packing into your cooler, because who hates when the water gets into your whatever you're taking? So maybe this is cheese in here. I always say cheese because I love it. You snap it on this side, and then you squish the air out of it. So as long as this little lid is on, the water in your cooler, that when the ice starts to melt, this will protect it from this. Here's something really fun though. These are little cut up limes, and again, just squish the air out of it. But what is nice is by the time you're done camping and you're eating it down, your dishes, your space gets less and less, right? But it's also compacting down to the space you need. So you guys, these are incredibly durable, versatile for your leftovers. What would you put in here? We literally have a meal and we stuck it in here. Cold salads, they're always nice to take along. And these have been in here since, when was the gender reveal? Last weekend. They've been lasting a whole week in here because that air keeps your food fresher longer, okay? You can put absolutely anything in here. Yes, you can microwave these dishes, but not with the lid. You have to keep the lid off. So if you're looking for a splatter guard, you might want to consider these silicone seals. They'll go on there quite nicely. But the trick I learned is that these do not leak in your cooler. They do not let the water in, which is a bonus and plus right there. So that's your tip there. Now, when you are out camping, a lot of times, this is one recommendation that you might not have considered, but if you're camping, you want to do your dishes, or you want to have a place to prep your food on, maybe just even lay out your vegetables. This dish mat is golden. Tenters are taking it with them. In my RV, it is the place because you put the netted part up and it'll dry the dishes very quickly, but at least it's a place, like you can put a towel, but that'll soak through right away. Where this is just a nice place that you can safely and securely put down your dishes or your vegetables as you're preparing it. So is this something you would have thought of to take with you camping? Because you hang it up to dry, a little hook, it'll dry really quickly, but it just keeps everything nice and clean, because we always know that a lot of times those bugs come out and they like to poop on those the tablecloth covers that you put on. So on that note, make sure you always pack an EnviroCloth with. Now, a lot of these things that I'm going to mention here just in the next few minutes, they could be in your mystery bags. These could be things that you had never thought of and you could get in your mystery bag. These bags are 3 different levels. 75, 100, and 125. But the cool thing about them is that you get double the value. So if you bought a $100 mystery bag, you get $200 in product. So you might get an Baclock, which this is the one you'll want to wet and wipe down your tables, your picnic tables, right? With the table cover on. You know what's another good trick that I was just thinking of too? This rubber brush is great for brushing off the tables and the seats that you sit on, because when you try to use a cloth or paper towel will shred, and cloths will grab and snag all of the wood. So this rubber brush is actually a really nice piece to have as well. I mean, you want to keep it nice and light and packing, but you also want to have things that make it enjoyable, right? So back into the food prep area, I just mentioned these containers. They're so beautiful, and they keep your food fresher longer. Here is our cutting board selection. These are great as well to take along, especially if you're doing like a watermelon or food prep. You want one cutting board. So if you're chopping your onions on here, the onions, and you can like literally wipe it off with some water or your handy dandy Baclock, right? You wipe it down, and then you can literally cut your watermelon right after, and it's not going to taste like onion. And that would be super handy. Or maybe you just want to slice up some cheese and sausages to have a quick serving out. You can use this cutting board. The nice part about it is that you can maybe hang it in your RV somewhere so it can stay stable. But this little ledge here collects all the juices, right? So maybe you're even preparing tacos. You could do the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles, all on one little tray and serve it like this. And here you go, you guys. Make sure you have a netted dishcloth, one for dishes and one for covering your food to keep the bugs from going on it, right? So as you're waiting for your guests to come to the table, what is your favorite thing that you guys like to do out camping? I know shish kebabs were one time a favorite, preparing them and having little containers, and everybody could prepare their own. Do you do taco bars? What do you do for summer? What are some of your favorite preps? So taking these with is a time and saver. And in fact, when I go to people's houses, I actually like to take some of my own tools. I'll take my knife and I'll take a towel, so that as I'm preparing food, even if it's for a potluck, I have the tools that I need with me. Of course, I would wrap it up nicer than that, but this will make my prep so much quicker, easier. I don't have to bug the host at a potluck. I can just take my little tools with me and be ready to go. And on that note of tools, a kitchen towel and cloth set. You guys, the one that you'll want to get for camping is the ribbed kind. So can you see the difference here? And it's because it's breathable and it dries more quickly, okay? Again, you can use the tag to hang it from, if you hang it on a tree, I'm gonna warn you that it might grab the tree and snag it, but they stand up pretty good. But just hang it up somewhere to dry. It dries super quickly. As I mentioned, like this is a very unique color, right? But it's the channel weave. This is what you want to take outdoors for camping, because the other weave is just a little bit thicker and doesn't dry as quick. So ribbed kitchen towels are where they're at, and cloths, because also hanging this up somewhere, maybe you have it, the lady on the tenting thing had it hanging just from her tent, so as she washed her cutlery, she would dry it off right away and then put it into a bin. And she was actually using this for her cutlery, so she could quickly wash her cutlery, wipe it off, and put it in here, because she said they're out motorbiking and there's dust flying everywhere, so everything needs to go into a container, which needs to go, you know, into your cooler or into a bag. And Norwex has you covered, being all sustainable and plastic free. Pretty cool, hey? And you'll get many, many years of usages out of this. So who knows what could be in those mystery bags? Maybe these are tools that'll help you with your camping excursion. Okay, any questions for me so far? I don't see any here, and I'm approaching my 10 minutes. I do want to let you know really quickly that right now we have some amazing spend and get. So these are silicone lids, and they are pretty incredible. They come in 5 sizes. I showed you yesterday that when you pull the little tabs down, they look like a turtle when you're done. Nice and tight, it seals the water in. But these are also great. Maybe they don't quite fit your plate, but they can cover some leftovers here to keep the flies off of that. They can go in the microwave. We recommend you don't put them in the dishwasher just because we don't want them to get lost in your filters. But again, if you have a salad or something like that, These replace the saran wrap, and it'll stand up much longer. You can reuse it over and over. How are you going to do your dishes when you're out camping, right? Like you're like, wow, this would take like a lot of water to clean. Here's the easiest way to clean these, you guys. What I like to clean dishes camping is like to have very little bubbles. So that's nice about our dish detergent, right? Very few bubbles because it's no SLESs, no synthetics, dyes, or fragrances, and it's safe for septic systems. So I love this dish soap because it cuts the grease, but it doesn't have all the bubbles, so you don't need a ton of water. Who here is like on a water-saving water crunch when you're camping? You certainly are. But here's another quick hack. Our Biozyme, I love this stuff in a sprayer bottle. You dilute it down, you give it a little shake, and this is always sitting around so that if, you know, plates were left behind at supper time, or you have things like this is a great way to wash your camping stuff, because you just can spray them all down, and then you can dump them in stick them in a little bit of water, and then the rinsing is super clean, right? So this Biozyme is quick and easy for hand washing dishes, okay? It's very common these days for people to use this sprayer detergent. You don't spray into the water, you spray directly on your food, and the enzymes, the natural occurring things in your mouth and in the environment, will go in and clean this up. So that's how you easily do dishes. A little bit of hand washing with our rib towels can make and laying on your drying mat can make your cleanup easy at the campground, and it all takes very minimal space. Would you agree? All of this is very minimal to make your experience fun and outside. So as I mentioned, I will be here tomorrow night talking about some personal care things that you would want to take camping. There's one you won't want to miss. It's the poison ivy trick, and it's the keeping mosquitoes away trick. So don't miss it tomorrow night. Bring your friends, 5 o'clock. If you want to get in on any deals, again, whatever, if you have a purchase in mind that you want to get, you can consider the mystery bags that are double value, so you pay half the price. And then as you go up in levels, you can get savings. I am offering personally, this is for my customers only, my VIPs, that's you. You can get a $5, $10 and savings. And if you want to get free shipping, it's $125 is where it's at. And included, also, you have the opportunity to earn this wristlet, which is so amazing. It comes with these napkins that you can use at your table. Everybody can get their own little napkin, but these are handy to have in this wristlet bag. One side for clean, this zipper for clean, and this side for dirty, and you take those home and wash them as well. I have these with me everywhere, and they can include anything from a travel body cloth. Maybe you've won one of those at my parties sometime, or the travel enviro cloths. These are so handy. I would stick like a good half dozen in here, but you get 4 of them in your little wristlet, and their price is, with a $100 purchase, you get them for $12. And if you were to do a $175 order, you get them for free. So consider what's in here, because in these mystery bags you could get all kinds of things to use for gifts, okay? All right, how are we doing here? Do you guys have any questions for me? Are these giving you any tips and hacks? Because I'm going to leave you with one final hack, okay? Comment below where you're going this summer. And maybe I'll have another hack for you. Are you going to the beach? Because believe it or not, you'll want to have a dusting mitt to wipe the sand off. It's the quick and easy thing. I used to puff on baby powder on my kids' feet to get the sand out between the toes. This, you guys, will prevent the breathing in of that talc powder. And who has that? And that's just another product. Take one of your old dusting mitts and put it in your beach bag, right? These make great beach bags. Did I mention that? So, and also, if you have those mats in front of your RV, you'll want to consider this rubber broom. Like I said, this rubber brush is handy. This rubber broom is even better. It's adjustable to any size. A person can use it, and it's perfect for getting the dirt and sand off of your RV mat right in front. And those mats, again, they're so handy to have out. So consider having one of them, even if you're a tenter. It just keeps everything cleaner and neater to work around. And if you really want to go big guns, some people will take this this double bristle broom. It's soft bristle and heavy bristle in here. This one is amazing for like doing big verandas and stuff on your cabin. So again, thank you guys for watching along. Put in the comments below that you watched this or replay, and maybe I can do some draws for some little handy cloths that we could all use. All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow night, 5 o'clock somewhere, for personal care, camping, RV, outdoor hacks. All right, take care, everyone.